Alright, here I'm at the bandsaw, and I'm ready to cut out the shape. I darkened up the lines with Sharpie so you could see them and see what I was doing. And I'm going to cut these different parts away. This is going to end up being a scrap, and so is this over here. And then I'll be left with the side panel. Before I do, though, got a little bit of a problem. Not a problem, it's something I need to think about. And if you're watching this video, hopefully you're thinking about it right now. And that is the fact that the guard is way too high. It was probably used last by someone that was cutting a rabbet joint for the hinged box, so they needed to use the fence, and in doing so they had to raise the guard. But we need to lower it so that we're safe. We want it just above the height of the board that we're cutting, and I mean just above, about 1/8 of an inch above. So remember to do that, which you are more than capable of doing yourself. We come to the back, we loosen the knob here, and turning this wheel raises and lowers the guard. So I want to lower it until it's just above. Hopefully my wiggle in the camera is not making you sick. Just above the height of the board, which I am getting very close to. Alright, there we go. So now, time to lock this down. Alright, and the guard will not move. Something else I need to do, as always, when you're using a large machine that has dust collection, I need to open that plate and go turn the dust collector on, and then I can start making my cuts. So let's go over to the dust collection system. You're the first one to use a large machine and it's not on. All you do is push this green button. And you can hear the dust collector fire up. It's going to get a little loud, but that's alright. So is the machine. Okay, first cut I'm going to make is I'm actually going to cut the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut straight in here at the corner and straight in at this corner. And in doing so, I'm going to be able to make a round cut. I'm going to come in at an angle after I do that, follow this line, pick this line up, cut to here, the scrap falls away, and then I can easily come back, cut the rest of this line, and cut these two lines. This is the only really tricky cut in this step stool side. So here we go. Shortcut, I'm perfectly fine to back out of that without having to shut the machine down. find long cuts, you have to have the bandsaw blade come to a stop before you back out. So if you make this cut and stop, use the brake, get the blade to come to a stop, and then you can wiggle out of this long cut and come in and pick it up from the side.